If you like what you do, you're never gonna master it. Most people confuse like with love. Like is a dopamine hit. Like is surface level comfort. Loving something runs deep and it carries you through, even when you don't like the process, even when you hate the process. If you don't make this mindset shift from liking to loving what you do, you're gonna quit on every important project that you work on and you'll never achieve your dreams. You must love what you do and never like the process. In this video, I'm gonna share with you my 6 principles that carry me through the difficulties when I don't know what to do, when I don't have confidence, when I don't feel like it. These are the principles that help me step forward with clarity and grace and confidence. And I want to share it with you, and I also want to hear your thoughts in the comments. The first one is love. You must love the game. Life is a game, and to love the game, you must first understand that it's a game. It's not the absolute truth. It's not the absolute reality. All this is energy. Everything that we see, feel, and touch and hear is energy. It's not the 3D that we perceive. When you're with your family, it's a game and there are rules. When you're at your work, it's a game and there are rules. You have to love the game. You have to understand that there are rules and you must love the rules. You may not like the rules. You may not like the game, but you have to embrace it. Otherwise, you're going to quit. Otherwise, you're going to find internal excuses and external excuses. The internal excuses will cause resistance. You'll procrastinate. You'll feel lazy. You'll feel lethargic. You'll feel discouraged. And the external excuses is you're actually not going to do the thing that you want to do or that you need to do to get to where you want to be. The second principle is integrity. You must have unwavering integrity on the field and off the field. Imagine you're an athlete. You don't just show good sportsmanship when you're on the field. You must practice it in your own life, when you're by yourself, when you're with your loved ones, when you're with your friends, family, co-workers. On the field, off the field, you must have unwavering integrity. The third principle is extreme hard work. You can't just give 80%. You can't just give 100%. You want to give 5,000%. You have to know that the opportunities that you have right now, your ancestors would have died to have it. Not only that, the opportunities that you have right now, other people that are very close to you would die for it. Keeping in mind that it's not guaranteed. You're not entitled to it. You can only earn it with 5,000% of effort every single day, no matter how hard it is. If your schedule is crammed, think about, okay, I'm giving 5,000%. I'm not only telling you this, I'm telling myself this. This is how I talk to myself and try to talk to myself every day. Keep the faith that when you work extremely hard, you develop abilities and skills that you may not have right now, and you may not even imagine having it right now. 5 years ago, because I'm such an introvert, almost every job I had, I was working in isolation. I was sitting at a desk looking at a screen, drawing buildings, right? I used to have a job in the architecture space. And if I'm not doing that, I will be sitting at a desk looking at a screen, at a spreadsheet, figuring out the costs for buildings. I love the job. However, the qualities of it, I was in complete isolation because I was such an introvert. I just went where I fit best. Now, forward 5 years later, I'm meeting new people every single day and I'm having to have the ability to build trust with them immediately so I can help them. This is something that wasn't even in my imagination 5 years ago. I saw glimpses of it. I knew I wanted it. So the moral of the story is, if you think of what you want, the skills that you want to have, don't limit yourself to your current abilities. Think what you would like to have and see yourself doing that thing. And the most natural thing is for it to begin to happen gradually and rapidly. I struggled with a speech impediment my whole entire life, and I only discovered it in my late 20s. I discovered how common it is and how overlooked it is. Everybody is somewhere on the spectrum of having tightness in the voice that stifles their expression. Whether they're talking to a client or an employee, some tightness might happen in specific conversations. If this is something you resonate with, I created a free mini course, link in the description, to walk you through the exact steps to release your voice at the root cause, both physically and psychologically, so that you speak with confidence for life. The fourth principle is never give up. Just because you work extremely hard, 5,000%, doesn't mean that things will be handed to you. You will be tested. The universe will test you to see if you're real or fake. And working hard is not enough. Having integrity is not enough. Loving the game is not enough. You want to have that, what Eric Thomas calls the dog. You want to have that dog that you're not going to give up, that you're going to take what's yours, that you know that you're here for a reason, that people are counting on you. Not because you're perfect, not because you have it all together. Nobody has it all together. But because you care. Because you care. That is why. Not only that you care, you put in the work to reflect that you care. It's not just words to you, it's actions. It's embodied. And the fifth principle is never expect perfection from you or anyone else. This is the biggest dream killer, expecting perfection. Yes, you're working hard. Yes, you're never giving up, loving the game and having integrity. And now you're going to lower. This is the paradox of life. Now you're going to lower the standard to keep the momentum. Nothing that you do is going to be perfect. You are not perfect. And even your most polished looking mentors or people that you admire or heroes, they are not perfect. Somebody may look masterful in one area. They're going to be struggling in another area. That is the nature of the human experience. We are here to figure things out, and we are all trying to figure things out. And this is why I'm making this video, to share with you the human journey, what I think is important and what I think is helpful to me and hopefully helpful to you. And I also want to let you know that whatever it is that you're going through or working on or thinking about or ruminating over, you're not alone. This is part of the human experience. And the sixth principle, which ties it all together, never like what you do. If you wait for you to like the tasks that you need to do to get to your dream, you're never going to get there. You need to create that mindset shift for yourself that you don't actually want to do things that you like. You have a dream that you love, and the path is not going to be the most rosy path. It's not going to be rainbows in the path. It's going to need your action, your execution. I love you. If you found immense value in this video, you're going to love this one over here, where I talk about how I was able to release the tightness from my voice, that frog, that knot in the throat, so I can speak with confidence, sustainably, and comfortably. Click here and I'll see you over there. At the age of 29, here I am sitting with 4 of my coworkers in a meeting, and as one of them continues to talk about the project, I'm starting to feel an overwhelming sense of restriction and inability to speak and express myself.